Let's go across to my colleague Aishwarya Paliwal, who's of course joining us from that very location where Prime Minister Modi is at the moment. Aishwarya, the Prime Minister of course has arrived over there. He has of course extended his congratulations to Jagdeep Dhankhar and is of course spending a few moments with him at the moment. This is a big victory for the NDA. They are going to in fact savor this moment because this is a huge blow that they've dealt to the opposition and the opposition unity, so to say, as far as this election is concerned, and the results of it speak for themselves. Aishwarya.
Well, definitely we are seeing a lot of cracks. The TMC, the Mamata Banerjee, going out and saying that her entire party will abstain from voting. Now, there could have been other ways through which this could have been resolved. She said that she was not being she was not asked, she was not told about what was being done with the name of the Vice President, and even when she was called, she wasn't given a lot of time. So we are seeing cracks appearing, and that's exactly, that's also something that the Bharatiya Janata Party knows all too well, which is why we are seeing the landslide victory. More than that, we also saw how there was cross-voting which took place during presidential elections. So we did see how there were claims being made that some of the opposition leaders, in fact, had how some of the opposition leaders also, in fact, Polami had voted in favor of Draupadi Murmu. Now we are seeing the chants coming here. People are saying that the son of a farmer. Kisan ka beta zindabad, Polami are the chants which you can hear now. So the emphasis that was rightly being put, and you know, we can say that the adjective which was being put right in front of Jagdeep Dhankhar's name was the fact that son of a farmer. We also saw, Polami, if you remember, that when JP Nadda, the BJP president, had announced the name of Jagdeep Dhankhar, he started the press conference by saying that we have
for 1 second, Margaret Alva, who was Jagdeep Dhankhar's opponent in this election, she has tweeted right now and she has said, "Congratulations to Mr. Dhankar on being elected Vice President. I would like to thank all the leaders of the opposition and MPs from across the parties who voted for me in this election. Also all the volunteers for their selfless service during our short but intense campaign." She, of course, goes on to tweet further, "This election was an opportunity for the opposition to work together to leave the past behind and build trust amongst each other. Unfortunately, some opposition parties chose to directly or indirectly support the BJP in an attempt to derail the idea of a united opposition. It is my belief that by doing so, these parties and their leaders have damaged their own credibility. This election is over. The battle for protecting our constitution, strengthening our democracy and restoring the dignity of parliament will continue. Jai Hind." A big statement there being made by the opposition's nominee, viewers. Margaret Alva saying that unfortunately some opposition parties chose to directly or indirectly support the BJP in an attempt to derail the idea of a united opposition.